we go.
I saw I think number one most disgusting deli order I've ever seen in my life on the way over here.
Mustards with milk.
You're you're
close.
so close.
Really?
You're so close. Guy walks in. The guy says, "What do you need?" He says, let me get scrambled eggs. And it's like he's coming up with it. Like he didn't have it ready.
He thought it was Aki.
Yeah. So he didn't have it ready. He was going, let me get scrambled eggs with Chipotle chicken and mustard and lettuce on a roll.
Oh, wow.
You should be allowed, as a deli owner, you should be allowed to say no to people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mustard and lettuce and eggs.
Yeah.
But I do want to try that a little bit.
Maybe
just
it's
because
good.
my feeling is that if somebody, the one time I did that, I copied someone's order, I discovered that I like mayonnaise and ketchup with a bacon, egg, and cheese. I had never even heard of
Copied
that.
someone's order. You
Well,
mean
that's
the,
not
the
weird.
classic New York?
Yeah, that's not weird.
I had never heard of that, and it was like when
But
I
it's
first
still
moved
something
here,
you could expect to put on a
He
sandwich.
copied.
It
You
was
know
a
what
little
he
weird
copied
to
that
me.
Putting
video.
ketchup on eggs.
He
is
copied
not-
that video. That guy that's like, "Yo, walk, let me get a bacon."
I'll never forget
That guy was there.
Never.
That guy was there.
He copied that guy's order.
No,
Tell me you're from New York without telling me you're from New York. I'll go first, alright? Yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, mayo on a roll. Yes, sir. You already know the vibes. I can't forget the bev either. Gotta cop the air. You already know that. Yes, sir.
no, it was this guy at Sam's Deli,
Yeah.
man, and he said that.
Yeah, dude,
and
I
was
tried
like,
getting lettuce on my sandwich.
No,
That's you.
Yeah.
No, I
Can I
didn't.
try lettuce?
Mayonnaise.
try
I'm
some
not
weird
trying
stuff?
lettuce.
You can say
mayonnaise
no.
and
Try
ketchup
some
is an
lettuce.
odd combination with an egg.
The mayonnaise, I never get the mayonnaise because it's
get it.
egg. I mean, no, I'm saying I don't. That's true. I'll side with you on that. That one is
Yeah.
you don't need to get
I
that
don't
on
get
a bacon egg. But
That
people,
their egg and mayonnaise are brother
I
and
would.
sister.
Yeah, I also. But it's not the type of thing where I'm like, oh, I wouldn't get it because it's weird or gross. You just
I
don't
would
need
not get it because it was weird or gross, but I tried it one time and now I get it every time.
Yeah, it seems good.
Little bit of
I think it's a
mayo.
little
only get-
indulgent to me. When I get a bacon, egg, and
is.
cheese, I just get bacon, egg, and cheese. I feel like I
Yeah.
don't need anything else
Well,
on
I
there. I'm
do-
already cheating.
I do bacon, egg, and cheese, sub ketchup for hot sauce.
For a second, I thought you meant you got it on a sub.
A bacon,
like
egg,
on
and
sub
cheese.
a,
That's
on a
crazy.
Hero.
If you get a hero
I know.
bacon, egg, and
I
cheese,
don't even
I've
why
seen that happen.
yeah.
I've
Ugh.
seen somebody get a.
They
or I've
always
seen,
ask.
they've asked me the question,
that's wrong.
and
That's
I've seen
hungry.
it happen.
That's pure hunger.
Yeah, that's fucked
that's
up. Get a fucking
unadulterated.
lunch sandwich.
On a there's like you
Yeah,
want it on a
you're-
hero, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You shouldn't be that hungry at
you
breakfast.
should, yeah.
But
You
if you're
should
feeding
and
two
hero.
people,
Yes.
4chan meme.
Remember
If
that?
you're that- and here you should and hero if you're
Yes.
gonna order something like that.
Damn.
I don't really appreciate the references to 4chan.
Damn,
but
and
Me and
hero,
Pat are like
back at
are
it
about
again
4chan like that.
with the killing yourself.
you are not about 4chan like that.
Us two are about 4chan like that.
I'm gonna make a
Pepe.
I'm gonna make a post on 4chan that says, "Did you guys know that Cameron and Patrick are
Be
secret
Caleb.
lurkers?" And it'll be a bunch of pictures of your cat and your fiance posted. It's like, I'll go, "Yep, I know it's them." Look, the timing matches up, and then I'll post a text that you guys sent me to say,
Yeah, that was like the big conspiracy that
Lord and
Taylor's,
Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
those
Lord
were
and
the
Taylor
two.
Swift, but it's so clear that they were not.
I don't know. I believe it.
Okay, I believe it too.
It's not so crazy that a celebrity would use a website.
Yeah.
That's not so crazy to me.
Well, it's 4chan specifically.
Dude, that's more than a website.
Yeah.
That shit runs deep. That's practically the Necronomicon
I
of the
wish,
internet.
I wish I wasn't. I wish I could talk about this without being afraid for my life. Yeah, but I can't
You know
because
what I
I know
saw
that
the other
Anonymous
day,
will kill
and
me.
it made me.
What?
Honestly, it was like, oh, like I haven't seen one of those in a while.
What?
Was on X, the Everything website, there was a post that was like, listen, we are anonymous, and it was like a verified anonymous account, and it was like doing like
Good.
the whole like we
Yeah.
can strike when you least expect it,
Bring them back.
and it was like
They've been around, man. They only care about animals now.
That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like you only hear about them now when someone's like, oh, here's an abused dog.
Yeah, they stand around with the computer monitors.
Do not mess
and
with
show the
kittens
videos.
or cats.
Do not, don't
Yeah.
fuck with people's cats or whatever.
I
is what
remember
it was.
there was some documentary called like "Don't F with Cats."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched it about 20 minutes, and then I realized it was just interviewing like fat people. And they were like, "Yeah, I saw somebody kill a cat, and I thought it was wrong."
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about this.
I found their usem.
yeah.
So I found
And-
out their house.
So I found out their username.
Hogwarts
And
house.
from there, I was able to find out their account.
and I don't.
From there, I was able to access their homepage.
We
I was able to see all theher pictures. So yeah, I know what their face looks like now.
That seems
And
like,
from that, I was able to print out a picture.
That seems a bit extreme to me.
Yeah.
If
to get someone's account.
all you do is kill a bunch of kittens, and somebody has the disgusting balls to find your house. Oh man, that's scary.
Back off.
Back off.
Find the cat's house if you want to help the cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go just get the cat.
Yeah.
You don't have
Get
to
the cat
get
a
this
new
guy.
home.
Leave the guy out of it.
Is it?
What was that documentary about? It was like a guy that threw a bunch of cats in
It
a
was-
river. Or something.
And they
was-
found his ass and they beat him up verbally.
I don't think they beat him
They
up.
beat him
I
up
think he got
verbally?
like a
I don't know. I never
$4,000
watched it.
ticket or something.
You
Yeah.
just get a fine.
Yeah, because it's just. I mean, I don't think you can go to prison for like
Animal abuse. Yeah,
animal
I think you
abuse.
I
Can
think
you?
I
Look
think it
that up.
depends.
But animals are not people.
Yeah.
As far
Oh,
as I know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
there's
think it's
there is
cruelty
laws
laws.
against. Yeah,
There's
there is
laws, but
depends
there's laws
on the
against
country you're in.
traffic tickets.
Yeah.
or doing a traffic
In Russia,
violation.
you can just like
Right.
throw a jaguar off a roof.
okay,
'Cause they have them as
what's
pets
his
over
name?
there. Yeah.
Victor backwards.
Yakov
What?
Smirnov.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Victor
Backwards is
he,
cool.
he says everything fucking backwards.
No, he says in
In
Soviet
Soviet
Russia.
Russia.
It's back. He
Backwards.
should have had one
In
joke.
Soviet Russia, backwards is forwards.
Exactly. Then you would have said, "Okay, I know what every single thing is going to be from now on."
Yeah.
In
He's
in
got
normal America, Soviet Russia jokes
Are forward.
are forward. Are normal
Yes.
aren't jokes.
Well, in Soviet, no, it would be in Soviet Russia. Soviet
Sure.
Russia jokes are.
but
just
back,
normal.
but my
Or
point
the
is that
truth.
from in America, it's backwards to what in Soviet Russia it would be.
Yeah.
I'm not here to do directionology with you. It's too early.
If you
in the
go-
day.
He Yakov Smirnov he opened this like restaurant / theater in Branson, Missouri. And it was like you would get like dinner and a show, but then the show was like him coming out and doing like all the Soviet Russia jokes.
That's
a show.
That's a great show.
That's well, are you kidding? Well, I mean, I guess in the 90s, like, yeah, but like
What was the name of this place?
I think it was called Yakov's.
Yeah, so I can't say that
Or
people would be
Smirnoff's.
upset.
Wait, what the fuck? Yakov Smirnov.
Well, no, it's just like the
Yeah,
same
it's not like
joke.
it's like let's go to the Grand Theater
the
tonight.
borscht
Let's go to
here
the
is amazing.
theater.
Yeah.
I wonder what the show is.
Like
tonight.
maybe they
an
do
opera.
Russian food. I don't know,
Probably
but
not.
it was like
Probably backwards Russian food.
I saw it on this.
Yeah.
I had this cassette, like this VHS tape that was like an ad for Branson, Missouri, and I just remembered like
Where'd you get that from?
I had the Goodwill.
And you just picked that up.
I picked that. I was a VHS collector in high school, and I would like get like any tape that I would find, and like anything that looked like really stupid like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was like,
I wish that being
Excuse
that
me.
we never grew up and being a collector was still finding stuff on the street and that doesn't
Yeah.
matter and nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now it's about who has the most money.
Now you have to buy stuff from eBay.
yeah, you
'Cause
gotta
you
get.
actually have to know.
We've
all
talked
the
to
stuff.
know about the
we've
stuff.
talked about it many times, but the fact that people actually know how much something costs is one of the worst
I'm
developments.
not even
in
saying
modern
that I
life.
wish I could find stuff that was expensive. I'm saying I wish that I was still satisfied by picking up something random that doesn't matter.
Oh, even
Oh,
that you
I
don't
still
even know
have that.
what's good or bad.
right.
back
I'm
in the
picking
day.
up. I don't even. It's not even. Yeah, I
was a
found a book.
general
There was a book
collection.
on the side of the on the sidewalk, so I picked it up.
It was an
and
impulse
that's part of my collection.
more than a
Yeah.
hobby even.
yeah,
Hoarding.
yeah,
I think
hoarding.
is
Yeah.
what that would put.
Hey,
it.
Oh,
It's
it was
just
definitely
hoarding.
a hoarding thing with the VI. I had like 120 or something like that. I had like a lot.
That were all funny crap.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
pretty awesome.
I mean, most of it. I had a TV with a VCR built in, so I just like
Oh,
put them in.
nice.
Um,
And you'd watch them.
Yeah, it had like 120, and like most of them were like actual movies that I liked. It was only they were like $1 each at Goodwill.
What
but
was
I
the
would
best
I would
movie you
spend
had?
like $20, and I'd just get like a shit.
101 Dalmatians in the plastic
Dude, that shit was
case.
so fire back when you didn't have to have your own apartment.
Yeah,
It's true.
Back when you could live with your parents and just bring home trash
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
leave it in your room.
dude, it was sick.
it was amazing.
Didn't have to care.
My brother brought
Just
home
bring
a
back
shopping
a
cart.
broken
Yeah.
boom box.
Yeah, for no reason.
Or actually just a stereo, but you called it a boom box.
Yeah.
And you put that and you're like, yeah, I'm going to fix that. I would always bring it back and be like, I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything.
I did the same thing. I
I
found a
wouldn't be able
record
to-
player in the woods once.
And you said, I'm going to fix it.
Yeah, I said I was gonna fit. Well, it worked fine. I think the needle was a little fucked up, but
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was like, oh, now I have 2 record players.
That's big, too.
mashups.
Mashup.
Homemade mashups.
Dude, I'm gonna be doing such amazing mashups. My brother stole a shopping cart from like Shaw's or something, and then brought that home, and then that was his dresser in high school. Was he just had all of his clothes in a shopping cart?
All right, see, that is probably where my parents would have drawn a line.
Yeah.
And I just discovered a difference between our parents.
Yeah.
then, is that you really
Yeah.
did live kind of a Huck Finn lifestyle as a kid.
I guess so. My younger brother didn't wear shoes all summer,
Yeah.
and
You've told me that before for
yeah.
some reason.
well, he had to go to the
Like
hospital.
one summer.
One summer he didn't wear shoes all summer,
Yeah.
and he would like leave his shoes outside. He had these like DCs, and that with the video where he like broke his arm, he went to the hospital, and they took his shoes off for some reason. I don't know why.
I just caught you in a lie. You said that he
Yeah.
didn't wear shoes all summer.
Well, he didn't wear
And
the shoes. He
gets
left
to the
them, then he
hospital.
had to
they
put the
take
shoes
the
on.
shoes off.
They had to put the shoes on because he was going
They
out.
But
had
you
to-
said
they had to
all
put, yeah,
summer.
They had to put the
You
shoes
said all
on.
summer,
That's
which
full,
means
yeah, you just got caught in a full lie.
all 90
I
days.
bet that he took his shoes off to go play in the yard.
Yes.
I'm sure he did that.
I bet he did that, but you lied to me, and I'll
Yeah.
never forgive you.
Well,
Because let me see, was he barefoot walking around the restaurants,
you
the
can't
stores,
be
the grocery
barefoot.
store?
Yeah, you can't be barefoot in public.
Oh, in
You
which
can't be. What kind of story? He didn't wear shoes all summer.
He didn't
all
wear shoes
summer.
when he went out
Oh
to
my
play, is what I said.
Who
All
did?
summer.
Everyone went out to play with their shoes
I
off.
will say I wore shoes when I played.
I did too.
I wore
thought
shoes
it
when
was
I played.
weird.
Bro, you go in the yard.
I thought it was
You don't need
weird that he
shoes.
didn't wear
I would
shoes
wear
when
some
he went
shoes
out to
sometimes
play.
because there was worms.
But then when he did put his shoes on, the nurses threw his shoes away because they were so smelly.
Oh, because he was wearing them so much.
Because he was wearing them so much. No, he'd leave them outside. He would take off his shoes
Right, and
when
the
he'd go
outside
play.
smell.
So then he had to. Then he really had no shoes for the
Yeah.
summer because they.
I don't remember the
biohazardous
exact thing. I
shoes.
just remember my mom telling me that the nurses at the hospital threw away his shoes.
That's it. How would you let that happen as a parent? How could you let?
I don't know.
The thing that
Maybe
you bought.
there's so many things that my mom has told me, and I think that she's a crazy liar.
I don't even want to get into the triple decker bunk bed because I
That's a
thought
true
about that
thing.
the other day. It
That's
pissed me
a
off
true-
so much.
that's a
And
true
even though we
story.
called your mom and asked her about it, it's a lie. There's
It's
no such
true.
thing as a triple decker bunk
There
bed.
is a triple decker bunk bed.
There isn't one.
There is.
Okay, maybe if you live in
Look up a
in the
triple bunk
Vatican
bed.
and you have the
Look up a
highest
triple
ceiling
bunk bed right
you
now.
would be
It was-
every morning. Ow, my head on the ceiling.
Yeah, it was. My mom wasn't very smart about
And
it.
every day, go. Oh, my arms are so.
Look right there.
Photoshop.
That's not Photoshop.
It is.
My niece and nephews
You
have a
wait, you
triple
lived
bunk
in
bed
this
right
room.
now. Yeah, it's my bedroom from childhood.
Okay.
My niece and nephews also have a triple bunk bed.
You lived in a
right
100% birthday
I'm gonna
room.
go. I
Don't go.
should have taken a picture last weekend when I was home.
And you didn't.
I could have taken a picture of the triple bunk bed that they have.
It's not in
to
front.
prove.
No. Here's what I bet it is. Bunk beds underneath storage.
No.
Yep.
No.
A big box
There's
of storage.
3 fucking beds.
That is
Storage
we've been
for spare
over
mattress
this
and
before.
pillows.
That's nothing. Exactly.
That's where they keep the change of sheets.
It's a pallet.
It's
where
not
they
for
keep-
someone to sleep.
That's
also,
where they,
that
that's
is
where
not,
they kept my oldest
that doesn't
brother.
count as a layer of the bed because that's on the floor.
It counts.
It doesn't count.
It counts.
It doesn't. The bed,
I
the
had
bunk
a triple.
bed starts
I had
on
a
that.
triple bunk bed when I was a kid,
It's bullshit.
and my little brother has pica or something.
Has pica?
I'm pretty sure he has or had pica. I don't know if he's still eating.
Don't tell me he
random crap.
ate one of the bunks.
He would
And
bite.
that's why.
and that's
That's
why I
why
can't
it
show
only
you
looks like
anymore.
He would bite
ate
on
the
the
bed.
side. He would bite on the
Oh, I used to do that. I had a wooden bed.
Yeah,
I used
he would
to
bite
gnaw on that bed when I
Yeah,
was
that's
bored.
what he would do.
What is wrong with me?
I
I
bited
don't know.
everything.
Well, you and my brother maybe have pica.
I bought everything. I bit my shirts up.
Yeah,
I bited everything I could get on.
I loved biting.
he
Yeah.
would bite into
I
cans.
I chewed and bited.
My
Didn't-
brother would-
didn't swallow though. I
he
think
would
that's
bite
what pica
cans
is. I
like
think
a
pica
goat.
is swallowing.
Pike is when you eat the.
Is when you
actual-
swallow stuff.
Yeah,
So what's a biting addiction?
just normal.
Just
I think that's normal
Yeah.
stuff.
Chewery.
gnawing.
Chewery, yeah.
You think teething happens till you're an adult?
For me, yeah, I still chew.
Yeah, you still chew.
I
on
like
stuff?
chew. You
I
like
to
gum.
I
Yeah.
chew all day.
I like Zen, which I am not supposed to chew, but sometimes I do.
You chew them?
You're not supposed
chew
to.
my food.
I chew my
Extra-
food
That's
almost every day.
my favorite.
Extra good.
That's
I like
my
getting
favorite
the beef
right there.
jerky because it's
Yeah.
extra. It's
Chew, chew,
basically
chew, chew,
gum
chew.
that is made out of meat, and I really, really enjoy that part of beef jerky.
Yeah, I really like beef jerky a lot.
Dude, I got pranked by another deli item I have to bring up. I got pranked by a new deli because
You got pranked in New Delhi?
I got pranked.
Where
in New
were
Delhi.
you? Went
I
to
was
India?
In the fucking India. Yeah, I was walking around India, chilling with my friends.
Okay.
I have tons of You guys aren't my only friends in the world. I have like 40
We're not?
Indian friends that I go and hang out with and I visit. That would be awesome if I was like Discord friends with a bunch of Indian guys and I go like twice a year.
Every year I go to New Delhi.
I just chill out
Yeah.
Yeah. that'd
and
be
I
fun.
show them different stuff.
We sing that one song that
They're always making fun of me because I don't know about Indian
Yeah.
stuff.
they sing that one song that Jay-Z sampled.
Punjabi MC.
That song's so good.
That is a
dude.
really good
That's
song.
one of the best songs of all time.
That is an amazing song. But yeah, I got last night I was hungry for a snack, and I went and I got, it said, have you seen this dip? It says bitchin' dip.
Just watch your mouth.
Okay, that's what I said out loud when I in the store.
Dip like for a chip.
Dip for a chip.
Okay.
Bitch, BITCHIN apostrophe dip. Okay?
Never seen it.
And it says, and then it has a little guy on it, and he goes like, "This dip is nuts." And I was like, "Okay." So I don't like the branding here,
Is it a nut dip?
so that I didn't realize that because it doesn't say anywhere, like it doesn't say in big letters like vegan or anything.
Right, they hit it behind a pun.
So I got spinach artichoke because I was that's gonna be amazing. I get home and it tastes like fucking pesto because it was all sunflower oil and no yogurt and cream.
Okay.
So isn't that one of the worst stories ever told?
Spit everywhere.
I had to make it one of the most embarrassing moments of my
Wait, so
entire
it wasn't
life
made
by
out of
spitting.
nuts?
It was made out of nuts.
Technically. it's made out
Sunflowers
of
are nuts?
Well,
Yeah.
it's nuts and seeds.
Seed is a nut,
A
right?
seed is a kind of
The seed is not a kind of
seed is
nut.
a similar.
A
make
nut
a
is a
tree.
kind of seed, I think.
It also had pistachios in it,
Okay.
Okay, there
but
we go.
it was mostly
I just
sunflower
wouldn't.
oil.
When I think sunflower, I wouldn't think nut. I would think flour.
yeah.
Me. And I could be wrong.
You wouldn't think seed
I
if I
could be
said
wrong.
sunflower.
No, I would think seed if you said sunflower seed. Again, though, I would not. I wouldn't think nut. I'd more think.
How many
flour.
times have you eaten a sunflower?
A sunflower?
Yeah, like just grabbed one right off the ground and eaten an entire sunflower.
I gotta say,
Never.
yeah, I haven't.
You've never done that. I
haven't.
can't
I'm
believe
trying
you
to
even had to
remember.
think of. You don't
I'm
have
trying
to try
think.
to
I don't
remember
know.
about
You don't
eating
know.
a sunflower.
I've walked by a bunch. I'm trying to remember wherever we just
No,
Where do the seeds come from on
The
that?
middle.
thing?
the middle.
Can you show me a picture of one?
You think? Imagine a
You didn't know
sunflower.
that? You know how the sunflower has
Well, I
all
know-
that
I
brown
know-
crap in the middle? If you wait, it becomes seeds.
I know that, but where? Like, I haven't never seen a picture of a sunflower with the seeds.
What do you mean? It's all that crap in the middle, bro.
Oh, well, that's not the type of. That doesn't look like the food.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
look.
well,
Look at
you-
the one on the
look,
right.
You take off
Okay,
the
show
top,
me the
no,
one
you
on
take
the
off the
top
front
right.
part.
That's exactly the food.
See,
And
I
it's
guess
not
I've
a
never
nut either.
I've never seen this part.
That is the same
Well,
part.
it's a dead version of a
Yeah,
sunflower.
I've never
But
seen
it's
it.
still-
that.
but it's
I've
still
only
the
seen
same
whenever I
thing.
see a sunflower, I always look at that and I'm like, how does seeds get in there?
You
they
think
get in
you
there?
think that they are loaded up in up
How'd that
the
seed
up
get
the
in there?
root like Plants vs Zombies,
Yeah,
getting ready to shoot out.
yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, okay. No, it's just a big seed
It's the
plate
seeds.
in the middle.
Okay,
Yeah, it's pretty.
So those
I
are the
see what
seeds.
you're doing.
I'm a
Miss
big fan of
Sunflowers.
sunflower seeds, sunflower lilies.
I haven't had sunflower seeds in a long, long time.
Yeah,
Something
I had to
about
stop eating them
when I
like,
hang out
to get stuck in my teeth.
I bet they would
It's
get stuck
annoying.
in my teeth.
when I hang out with my cousins. For some reason, I'll go through a bag a day. Sunflower
Yeah.
I
seeds.
probably, if I got into sunflower seeds, would be going through a lot.
You would like them if you like
I'd go
gum.
crazy.
If you
Yeah.
like gum, you'd like sunflower seeds. I would say they're
Like
in the
Mr.
same
Sir.
world. Who's that?
From Holes.
Is that the bad
yeah,
guy?
yeah. He's the main leader.
Yeah, and he eats like a shit ton of sunflower seeds.
Yep. And he
John
spits
Voight,
them.
JV.
JV.
What happens
Mission
to the
Impossible.
I can fix it guy in that movie?
Anaconda.
Mm-hmm. Jolie.
Night at the museum.
Joe Lee. He made
Jolie's
Joe
creator.
Lee.
Jolie.
That's Joe Lee's creator.
Jolie
What?
was Jolie
John
was
Voight.
once
You
his
didn't know
sperm.
that?
No.
Angelina Jolie is John Voight's daughter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You really didn't
That's
know that?
crazy.
That's crazy.
Jolie
You
I
was
don't
once his
know
sperm.
anything about Angelina Jolie.
You
She
know she's
doesn't talk to
beautiful.
him.
She doesn't talk
She
to him.
doesn't talk to
hates
me
him.
either. I don't know anything about her.
She hates him for some reason.
Yeah.
He's a crazy psycho, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's a Trumpian.
Well,
Is he? Or he died.
No, John
No,
Voight's
he
alive.
Oh. Did he die?
no,
Yeah, I feel like he died.
no, he's alive, man.
How do you know?
I mean, I
They
haven't
could've replaced
checked in
him.
the last couple days.
I thought he died.
Dude, what if he dies
Who died?
tomorrow when this comes out?
What do you mean, who died?
Who died? Who I'm thinking of
Instead of John Voight?
Are you sure he's not dead?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's alive.
I'm pretty sure he's alive.
Are you thinking
What
of?
was the last thing he was in?
I don't think he does a lot of movies anymore.
I think he would. The
Well, when you
last
search
thing he
John
was
Voight-
in
Wait,
was
go
Reagan.
back to images real quick. Look on the right, the top right.
Oh my God, he's dead.
That's him.
no, that's not
He
him.
died.
That's
there.
him.
Well, it is him, but it's movie special effects. He's not actually dead.
This happened.
also, that's
years
not,
ago.
That's
This
not
happened.
death. That's just glue.
That's the-
Dude, they turned
That's
him to
dead.
Krispy Kremes.
They fucked him up on set.
That it didn't
They
kill
ran
him.
a train on him. Look,
That's nuts.
You think that this is
They
the result of
jizzed
a
on his face.
bukkake?
This is the type of bukkake when nobody involved has jacked off in 3 weeks.
Yes. Yeah. And they've been eating a lot of fluoridated water.
Look at that stuff.
That looks good.
Yeah, I think I'd eat that.
That would kill him. That would kill somebody.
Does getting bukkakeed on actually feel that good?
It probably
It
feels
probably
warm.
feels like a shower that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome to me. But I'm afraid that if I tried it even once, I would get addicted.
It probably actually feels like getting sneezed on slowly.
Yeah.
What kind? Slowly.
Yeah, because it's...
Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. But also a super sneeze.
Yeah, well, some sneezes can give that much. It doesn't have to be that
I have never had a
super.
sneeze that was on the level of a jizz.
You have.
I have.
I don't
Everyone
think I
has.
have.
Everyone
Maybe,
has.
well,
It's not like it's every sneeze is
a
going to be
single
like that.
nostril
but yeah.
rocket snot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I guess
going to
that's
happen.
true.
When I was in high school, I sneezed one time and just like a full like the little kid from Wind Waker.
Oh,
big,
yeah.
big-
well, that's just a
So you
big
have a
thing in
droplet?
all sorts
A
of
big
Japanese
droplet.
cultures. You have the nose bubble.
The drop.
Yeah.
And then you have the nose bleed, which I've never understood that one.
I have a lot of nosebleeds.
But do you see
lately.
a girl like eat
So
something
the
in a weird way?
nosebleed
and you
happens
nosebleed?
because the cause of a nosebleed more often than not is the blood vessel in your nose. It's very thin.
Okay.
So an increased blood flow or like a strong pulse
So
can
it's a boner.
rupture. Yeah. So if you get aroused
Mm.
by a sexy girl, if you're
You can get a nosebleed.
you're in high school, you see a high schooler.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for saying if you're in high school. It's true.
I just needed to specify. Then your blood's gonna get pumping when you see that,
Mhm.
and it's gonna bleed out your nose.
Wait.
I used to get a lot of nosebleeds.
If you're in high school and you see just a high schooler,
high school, a sexy high schooler girl.
what the fuck did you just say?
If you're in high school, you see that. Yeah, you're gonna get a nosebleed.
And this used to happen to you daily.
Yeah,
You
on
like
the
this?
daily.
yeah.
Okay. He liked this.
I just have never had that experience where I've been aroused by a woman and gotten my bleed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've
I know you've
had-
never been aroused by a
well,
woman.
hmm.
You don't need to say that.
How can I fix this?
I don't think
What
you
can I possibly do? I give up. I'm gay. What else has been going on, bros?
Nothing, man.
I don't
Nothing.
even know. I don't even know what's been going on.
Nothing's been going on.
It's all shite.
What did I do
What's all
yesterday?
shit?
I don't know what I did.
You didn't do. Well, I worked on that today's episode.
I went to the
yesterday.
beach.
Yeah.
You went to the beach?
Yeah.
Which beach?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Long Beach?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
You in
sounds-
Long
LA?
Beach. No, man.
No,
Long
Long
Beach.
Beach is in Long Island. You fucking dolt.
That's not true.
You fucking David.
That's not true.
Dobrik.
No. Hey, chill the hell out.
That's right, David Dobrik.
Chill out.
You're Dobrik-esque.
I'm
I
not
don't know what to-
Dobrik-esque.
You're Dobrik. You are.
Have you guys been noticing that there isn't?
That's his face every time I
That
see him.
is
He's always
true.
like,
That is true. He
You
looks
guys
like a candy guy.
notice how the spotted lanternflies, they haven't been as crazy as they have so far.
we
this
killed them
year.
all.
Nah,
What?
they all went to the beach.
Oh my god!
there was
really?
a trillion of them at the beach, and they all drowned themselves in the water.
They're
That's
the
good.
dumbest bugs I've ever
They're
seen.
crazy dumb. They're
They're
all
really stupid.
I think that this makes me want to exterminate them more than ever. That they're a bug and they think they belong at the beach.
They'll walk into
Literally,
my dog's
only
mouth.
beach bugs belong at the beach.
No,
There's
are
a
they a
specific
beach bug?
subset of
Yeah,
a beach
the little
bug.
that you never will be able to get close enough to see what they actually look like. They're just little black dots that run away when you get close. That's a beach bug.
Or the sand lice that jump.
Those are good.
Sand lice?
I don't know if that's what they're called. Sand lice, sand fleas. You
But
know the
yeah,
ones?
those are
never
the
seen
ones I'm
those.
thinking of.
We used
They're
to catch them.
in
put
like
them in
a
a bucket.
They're
Who's
always
we?
in like
I
a
didn't catch
big
them.
pile of kelp.
I'm not talking about you.
Well,
you're
you
not
could say
in my
we, which means
Yeah, we.
You
Yeah,
were-
it better not be in your
used to.
weed.
That'd be
you're not
gross.
even in my used to.
Oh.
Whoa.
If you're gonna act like this,
First, I'm not in your we, which I'm glad I'm not in your we. I'm glad I'm not in your we, but you're used to?
we used to catch them.
But now, wait,
we,
both?
We used to catch them.
We never did.
Me,
We
me and
never-
others.
we no-
Not you
no.
guys. We.
We
but
don't
how
know.
am I not a
We
part of
don't
your
know.
we or your used to?
Not in this part.
What about your future? Am
We never went to the beach together.
I don't
That's-
like the beach.
That's the truth.
That's true. So
Yeah.
how could you be in my we at the beach?
Weir's Beach.
How
Let's
could you
go
catch?
there?
How could you guys get into my we catching beach bugs?
I don't want to be in your wee bug.
You used to never at the beach together.
You know
we.
what? You know what? Your wee bugs me.
Yeah, that's fine. You're part of my we now.
Now
Really?
I am?
You're part of my we now.
But just in this moment.
Wait, I
Well,
like
yeah,
this.
but other moments too in the past. We've
So
been we.
you might call those used
But
tos.
at the beach again, we never at the beach used to.
That's true. But
That
maybe
we can
will
agree
soon.
on. We can agree.
Maybe we'll go to the beach together soon. Why have we never done a beach day?
I
as a
don't like
group?
the beach.
I
Oh,
love
that's-
the beach. I keep getting
I
sunburned
don't like
though.
the beach at
This
all.
time I got cruelly betrayed.
What happened
Yeah.
to you, bro?
Oh, can you put sunscreen on my back? I can't reach my back. Can you put sunscreen on my back?
This is you?
This is me saying this in my
Okay.
voice.
Mm-hmm. That's your perfect impression of yourself. Oh, can I have sunscreen on my back?
Little do I know
Uh-huh.
You got ice cream on your back.
that when I get home, I got sunburn only on my back.
She faked you out.
Damn, dude.
You were faked out.
Damn, Daniel.
What got put on instead? Are you worried about it?
It was ice cream. She
It's
put
probably
ice cream.
ice
on you.
cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream spray.
Ice cream
and
Do
on
you
my
guys fuck
back?
with the spray sunscreen?
Fuck no.
Oh, there's your
I don't
problem.
like it
yeah.
that much.
I don't
Well, no,
want
I
that.
put it on. I use it. The rest of my body fine. No sunburn.
I don't like to feel like
And I
I'm-
was lying out there.
I hate the spray sunscreen because you put it on, you feel like you're molting.
I like the way I like to use the spray sunscreen when I use it is I spray and then I spray to get a buildup of the fluid.
Okay.
And then I use it as if it's normal.
That's
sunscreen.
why I
Okay,
use
Professor
normal
Advanced.
Instead of
sunscreen.
going like this,
Mm-hmm.
because you're just gonna miss.
Yeah,
That's
mist.
true.
Yeah, it is
You're
missed.
just
gonna
gonna
mist
miss,
you.
but you're also
Yeah.
just gonna get a bunch of little dots where it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like sunscreen at all.
I hate the feeling
Me
of
neither.
wearing it, and I like sunburns.
I
I
like a
get-
little bit of sunburn. I like when you get home from the beach.
To peel a sunburn
Yeah.
is like a delicacy. To
I
me.
haven't had
Yeah.
that in so long.
I get why
sadly.
people like are
White
completely
people.
beat red because they don't
I saw
wear
a guy. I
sunscreen.
saw a guy on Long Beach who was sitting out lying on the beach, and he was a white guy, and he was the color of red velvet cake.
Yes, this happens. I saw a
It's crazy.
bodybuilder last time I was at the beach, at the nude beach. I saw a bodybuilder.
You
But
went
he,
to the nude beach.
I did. I already told you guys I went to the nude beach.
He's on some weird shit.
I'm not on some weird shit at all. I didn't go to look.
If you had called it the
That's much
naturalist
weirder if
beach,
you went
we
not
would
to
not
look.
have
I didn't
known.
even know I was going to a nude beach, and I already told you guys about this, so I give up on trying
We
to tell
forgot
you
about
again.
it, so we
Yeah.
don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but I saw a bodybuilder, and he was completely brown, but he was white.
Yeah.
He's
He's
a
the
white.
bronzer. I knew this kid in high school that would do like bodybuilding competitions. And he
In
would
high
put-
school,
yeah, he would like put
kid's
on.
awesome.
He would put on like the bronzer and stuff, and he would get so like would overdo it,
Yeah,
just full blackface.
yeah.
Just
well,
full like he would just
Yeah.
do
It's
like
all the way
too much.
across,
And there's like photos
top
of him
to
like
back.
smiling like in the competition. and
he's
stuff.
smiling while wearing that.
and it's like,
Wow.
dude, what the fuck?
Well, but also, I would say that most people maybe can recognize that he's a bodybuilder, and it's probably a little different.
I didn't.
But is he walking
I
around?
thought that he had made a. I thought that he was doing a soul man.
Did he make? You thought that he was doing jazz singer on stage at the bodybuilding competition? That's what you really thought.
I thought there's a talent portion.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah,
and it was
that's
a 1920s
that's
themed
always what's
bodybuilding
kept me
competition.
from becoming
a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
You're afraid of the bronzer. You're afraid of.
I just don't want them to talk because I know myself, and I know whenever I bought a car, and I know that I would get talked into the darkest possible bronzer
Yeah.
by my trainer. And I would say, "Oh, I don't know about this," and he'd be like, "It's all good. This is what's
Well,
going to make you win."
I'd be afraid if I won, the other guys would try and take me down.
Yeah, they would too.
It's good, and those are tough guys. You don't want to be on their bad
The
side.
thing is, I know a lot of these guys were probably born into bodybuilding families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They grew up in bodybuilding towns. They've had the training. They're about the life. They're rough and tumble.
Yeah.
They probably lived their whole lives on the streets up to this
They
point.
probably had a metal house.
Look at
Yeah.
me, little dandy Mr. Dandy, coming in, winning the whole thing.
Licking a
They're
lot
gonna
of
want to
big
tear me to
lollipop.
shreds.
Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
true.
think I don't deserve it.
Have
even
you
if I
seen
do.
Love Lies, Believe Me?
No, that's the
Believe
one
Me?
about the female strong.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but
I heard that they turn into a bug. No, I didn't. I'm lying.
The-
But something weird happens to
there
her body.
actually is a crazy thing at the end.
Yeah,
where,
she goes like this.
Well, the entire time I was thinking, I watched this movie when I was like, okay, there's got to be some kind of twist here. Like this is cool that it's like this crime thing, but there's not a lot going on. But then every time that she touches anything in the movie, it goes like anytime she touches somebody, it goes
Oh.
like as if she was punching them in like a kung fu movie, and she like rips off James Franco's brother's jaw off of his
Dave
face.
Franco.
Yeah, that guy. And every time she does anything that has the most insane cartoonish like Hulk sound effects, and then at the end she becomes a giant like 50-foot tall woman.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. That's the end of the movie.
Maybe I gotta see this
It's
movie.
kind of awesome. I was like, I would say I liked it okay, and then that happened. I was like, this movie is fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Hey, check it out.
I like when movies have a crazy part at the end.
Yeah.
Backwards Man, what's that movie?
Freddy got fingered.
The other backwards.
Backwards man, the backwards man.
Backwards man.
I can walk backwards faster. Yes, you can. I can go back. Yeah,
The
I know.
backwards man?
The backwards woman who has a band on his back.
Oh, Malignant.
Malignant.
Oh, I
That's
haven't seen
fire.
that.
That's another one where at the
That
end
was
you
a
go.
good-ass
Have you
movie.
seen
the whole movie you're going, this is
Existence?
pretty good. And I've seen
Oh.
Extends, the commercials with that white guy,
Bob.
Bob. So Bob, I didn't even realize that when I was a kid.
I
Bob
forgot
was
that.
laying down some of the most insane dick that a penis
Because it
had
was
ever
working
been.
again.
It was working. It was. Is that what the line was?
No,
Bob's
no, that's
Furniture?
the implication.
Bob from Extends.
Bob from Extends. Yeah, Bob's Furniture, though. You can tell that
You
man.
could tell he was slanging.
He's
can
not
tell that
slanging
man was-
dick.
You don't
That's
get a
cap.
claymation model made of yourself if you're not slanging.
That's true. Yeah.
Same with Empire.
And by the way, the claymation model is anatomically correct.
Yeah.
So you might want to be careful.
Unfortunately, Jordan's Furniture, he was never claymation.
No, and you
He's
can
not
tell why.
slanging.
He does
he's
not
got
lay it down.
zero dick game.
No.
The Jordan
And-
Furniture guy.
There's a reason that when you go into Bob's Furniture and you're looking to buy a couch, 99% of the couches you're going to see a fucking stain on it. And
Yeah.
that's because Bob is in
Bob
the back
been there.
room hitting it. Bob's using it.
Bob's
Jordan's
using
Furniture,
every single
everything
one.
pristine.
In the plastic.
Yeah.
Come in, yeah.
And also,
Uh-huh.
he's really compensating with that movie theater.
Yeah.
You walk in, you maybe see one couch with a stain on it. You look closer at the stain, it's the shape of two butt cheeks. Jordan was sitting there watching IMAX on it.
Exactly.
And his name's Elliot, actually.
And
I
maybe a
remember.
little bit of spot
Elliot
of
from
brown in the
Jordan's.
middle
Elliot
of
Jordan.
the butt cheek
Yeah.
prints.
Yeah.
See, Bob got brown
But Bernie and Phil,
in different spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
Bernie
Brown
and
all
Phil
in his
though,
mouth. What?
they don't need a claymation because you can tell they were in love.
Yeah, because they're busy being
Yeah.
up in the
They're busy
rafters of the
going up.
Muppet Show. Who's that?
That's Statler and Waldorf.
Who's Bernie and Phil?
Raymore and Flanagan.
Wait. I can't be the same.
Bernie and Phil was a husband and wife duo.
Ew.
Who made the
That
sexual
made-
furniture ads on the T?
Oh, I remember that where it was like.
It would be like, I'm a tall bookcase with a big dick, and I
Yeah.
want to get fucked. What were those ads?
What
Was that Bernie and Phil's? That
It
wasn't
might have been Bernie and Phil.
There's
What
no
was
way
that
it was
ad?
Bernie and
Sexual
Phil's.
I
Boston
remember
subway
that.
ads. They were so crazy.
Yeah,
it would be
they
like,
were ads of the
I'm
subway.
a black bed and I want to suck a white dick.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't think the bed said it wanted to suck a dick.
It
All
did.
but.
They basically
All
did.
but.
Yeah. It was like supposed to be like the.
Yeah, it was Bernie and Phil.
It was Bernie and Phil's?
Yeah,
Racy
yeah.
What
tea
the
You
ads.
never
hell?
saw these, bro?
These
No.
were disgusting.
These are crazy.
These were the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Continue without supporting, please.
Bro,
Okay,
what are you
yep.
doing?
Yep, he's never been on a website before.
Continue
What
with
are
that
you-
support.
He's learning.
Uh-huh.
I go both. Oh, okay.
Wait, no.
I remember.
I go
remember.
both ways.
I go
All
both
blondes,
ways.
brunettes, and redheads are more than welcome. If you love leather, you'll love me. Sectionals in stock. This
Yes,
is this
it
is
was
one of the
Bernie and
tamer
Phil's.
ones.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Yeah, some of them were
Some of them
really.
were like
some
my-
of them.
Now
had
look
the
up.
my
Look up a
dick game
photo.
strong.
Look up a photo of Bernie and Phil. Look up Bernie and Phil's, and then see what these two look like. And they're saying stuff like this.
So
They're
all
saying
are.
things
Wait.
like this.
I see him. Oh God, these two.
These two.
Those two on
But
the.
look, they're getting down with five.
That's
all
not
together.
them. That's not them.
no,
That's not a photo of them. Those are just random guys.
It's the girl
Right there. Right
oh,
there.
God.
These two.
Bernie Rubin
These-
dies of coronavirus.
What?
What?
That's what it said. That's what this picture happened.
Oh
Put
my
that on
God.
an ad.
Well, Phil was
Yeah.
dead long
My
before.
dad. died
What
of
about this
coronavirus.
furniture is sexual? If you're gonna make ads like this, your furniture could at least look a little ravishing.
Yeah.
To a guy like me, sectional.
Sectional
instead
is
of a
sexual.
a sexual couch instead of a
But
sectional
this is
couch.
this has to be some. This is one of the couches I least would want to have sex with.
Bernie?
You're saying that
The couches.
You're saying that lady looks like a fucking couch.
Well, yeah, but I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about
Oh,
right now. I'm
okay.
talking about the couches and
Those
the
are
beds.
not very.
They're not alluring. No, they're not erotic
I
at
wouldn't
all.
even want to have sex on the couch, let alone with the.
No, I'd
fucking
rather
couch.
be on the floor under the couch.
I'm
rather
not,
be
I'm
on
not
the
having
shag
sex on no
carpet.
damn couch.
Did you guys ever know anybody who had shag carpet?
No.
Who got down like that?
No.
My grandparents had shag carpet.
You know what they were doing on it?
Fucking
Shagging.
Yeah.
making me.
Your grandparents were making you.
Your grandparents had you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They made me on the shag rug.
It's interesting.
How's that interesting?
I'm not going to talk about it, man.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about your grandparents fucking.
I do.
Not on here, not on the show.
Not on
Podcasts About List, but
on the recap show.
on a different show that I just invented called
is?
Caleb's Grandparents Sexual
We
Report.
should do you know those that video that's on TV.
Yes.
A TV show.
Yes.
You know that
yes.
TV show that's like Where I Came From or whatever. They take
Mm-hmm.
celebrities and they figure out what their ancestry is. We should do that, but you try
Where
to
my dad
try
came.
to figure out exactly like try to crime scene set up exactly how you were conceived. Like do all the math, interview your parents, go back to Disney World or wherever it happened, and you get the exact hotel room and you lay down on that bed and you go, wow.
Wow.
You think about it, and you're like, okay.
Here I am.
And you're doing like you're like my mom
Sherlock,
was like this.
yeah.
You pull your legs up behind your bed. My dad was like this, and then he came on her face like this. You do the entire thing.
He came on her face?
And then she
And then she wiped it off, and then I guess she did this. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea for a show, yeah.
And you would do it with celebrities too.
Mm-hmm.
So then you'd have to have
You'd have like
you have to have Dennis Leary's dad explain how he jizzed on his mom's inside of his mom's honor.
and then you'd have to so it'd be like the dad explains it, and then they have like a one-to-one recreation of the hotel room, and then the celebrity has to reenact it as best as they can, and if they get it one-to-one, if they do it correctly,
They win $1 million.
they win $1 million, but it goes to charity. Celebrity, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That's a great idea. You just made it so much better of a show.
Yeah.
It's you because no celebrity is going to want to.
You can do anything on TV
remember.
if it's going to go to charity.
Yeah, exactly.
You can. People are like, do we really want to see the celebrity describe their dad fucking their mom? And it's like, well, so you don't want
And they
you don't
also
like the charity.
They also have to use a dummy.
yeah,
to
it'd be
show
better to
what
use
happened.
real people.
No, it's one celebrity,
I
one
think it'd be
dummy.
better to be
I think-
lookalikes of the parents.
I think
that
it
are
should
Yeah,
be-
it's a dummy that looks exactly.
No, I
if
think
it's a
it
male
needs to be real
celebrity,
people,
if
because
it's a
a
male
dummy can't-
celebrity, it looks exactly like your mom, and if it's a female celebrity, it looks exactly like your
It
dad.
should be Norbit. You should have to
And it
play
should
every
be Norbit.
single
Parts.
role. You should have to do the entire thing. Then you have to knock on the door, and you're the room service guy, and then you have to clean it up. You're the
right.
janitor at the end. You have to clean up. You have to mop your mom's.
I guess there's
face.
enough movie magic nowadays that you could do this.
There's plenty.
Yeah.
You'd be able to do it.
There's a
easily.
lot of movie magic nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my idea for a TV show.
Speaking of movie magic,
Are we there?
yeah,
Okay.
today.
Guys, have you ever seen the one episode of The Simpsons where the critic walks over and he lives in their world now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then I never watched the rest of that show. Or any
No,
single
it doesn't seem like that
part. Doesn't seem
interesting
like
of a
good
show.
It's stupid.
I've heard it's good. But
I know I've heard it's good, but I also heard Daria.
Simpsons is good because it's
Yeah.
about a family.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch a movie about
About
some
a single
critic.
guy.
Yeah, I don't wanna
there's
hear about a
bachelor.
critic.
Ew.
Every day I'm sitting around trying to learn more about the families in my neighborhood.
I also get.
If a critic lived in my neighborhood, I would close my eyes when he walked by.
I also
I'm bored
I go to
by
TV
him.
to escape my life, not relive it every single fucking
Yeah.
episode, which is what the critic is.
I
for me.
go to TV to learn more about family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already said that, and it did strike me as a little odd.
I
Me
want to
too.
know
So, what kind of TV shows do you watch if that's what you're interested in?
The Simpsons.
But like, name one other show with a family that you watch.
Well, there's that
Just
one
be
show with the
interested.
yellow family.
Family Matters.
their last name was Yellow.
Well, the logo is yellow.
Oh, right.
I can't say I watched that one. Think of a different one. Bart.
Full House.
Yeah,
Full House.
Bart's house.
The house is full of Simpsons.
Bart's
Yeah.
house. Homer's house.
No, that's not. It's a one show.
it's
It's called
two
The
shows.
Simpsons. Yeah,
I've seen like lots of different ones though.
like maybe
There's
32
one show
different.
Well, yeah, there was one show where Bart had to escape from this guy who was
Is Bart your word for son?
Bart is Bart.
Okay, it's a real character. So it is The Simpsons.
I
we're
watched this
talking
other show with a guy named Homer.
about. Yeah, it's the
who-
same show.
You don't understand. He had a dream that God was real, and then he bounced through the window.
And
Remember, like
Yeah.
from the GIF.
well, yeah, but
No.
again, that's The Simpsons. Did he? Is it?
But I saw them on different days.
that I can't argue with that.
If it's
because
on
I
a
don't know
different
your
day,
life.
it's a different show,
It's
right?
a different episode. So maybe the conversation it should really be: do you know what an episode?
Episode?
Is?
A doctor said I had many episodes.
Yeah,
And I need to be put away.
I can tell. I can tell because you've lost your mind. Guys, this is all about movie critics because that's just an idea that we had. That's the reason. It has nothing to do with any day. I found this guy, the movie geek. I'm pretty excited about this guy. Welcome to the Movie Geek, a blog where all we review classics and updated movies with 100% honesty, from horrible to good. We will get the details and bring them to you all. So thank you all for reading and enjoy the blog.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I like this.
You don't say you're welcome. The Movie Geek says you're welcome.
Is
Well,
he the
he
movie
said
geek?
thank you all for reading. So this is his thing. Eric's top 6 actresses he has a crush on. Dare post. I was challenged by a friend to post this, so enjoy. So what I like about this website is that it's clearly a little kid who is keeps pretending that it's like a team of people and like refers to it as like we here at the Movie Geek. But then it immediately gives it away by the way that he writes.
Dude, I didn't do this for my presentation because none of the actual posts were funny, but I found a blog called like Movie Kid Zach that was like a kid movie critic who called himself Movie Kid Zach. And I was looking at it and I realized like I did the math from like when the first post was, and he's like still posting on in 2022, and he's like still posting on moviekidzach.com or whatever. He's like 27 years old and it's just normal movie reviews.
Respect, man.
It's really funny.
You gotta, I was looking at all these blog spots, and every single blog spot I found had like when they ended the blog, like in memoriam posts.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's finally come to an end.
Yeah.
And I read
cute.
every single one. That's why it took me so fucking long to make this. Okay, Eric's top 6 actresses he has a crush on. Dare post. Number 1, Hilary Duff. Go next. Number 2, Emma Watson. My second crush and hottie goes to Hermione. I love her accent sense. The first Harry Potter film, I thought she is a hottie. Then she became a feminist and lost my interest, but she's still number 2. Next. The SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water review. That's the other thing, is that he almost exclusively reviews like kids movies and like horror movies that it's clear that his dad just let him watch one time. Okay, the first SpongeBob movie was not great, but it was watchable. But the sequel, just awful. It was a quick cash-in for them. This movie had it all. Bad acting, bad story, bad jokes, and bad CGI that made the Smurfs cry. Boom. If this was just animation, it would probably pass my test. But come on, seeing 80% on Rotten Tomatoes for this crap, that is dishonest. There are other shows on Nick, old and new, that deserve something. This is just a fucking stupid movie. Have nothing good to say. Thank God we got it for free, because it's Garage. I feel sorry for the parents that had to pay full price in theaters. Gave this one a skip.
I feel sorry for the parents who had to pay.
The way that he gives it up is so funny. I feel sorry for all the parents
Yeah.
that had to pay.
I love all the stuff. When movie kids review movies, they always do the thing too where they're like, they'll watch a movie that's like a rom-com or something.
Yeah.
That's like for like stupid adults.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, this is a mature movie.
Yeah.
Like for the parents out there. And they'll be like, I enjoyed it. Like it'll be like a 12-year-old kid and he'll be like, I enjoyed this, but I wouldn't recommend it for any kid under 15.
Yeah. Whatever their age is,
exactly.
1 year under.
No, they say it. They like say an older age. Like
that's
they're
a
like,
good point.
they're smart
Yeah,
enough.
they're
that
pretending
enjoy
to
it.
be,
Yeah,
they're
They
pretending to be a
understand.
couple years older.
yeah.
This is for Daddy I'm a Zombie. Daddy I'm a Zombie tagline is 13 going on eternity. This one I hated. The CGI and voice acting is horrible, and the mummy and pirate just never shut the hell up and are annoying as hell, with the animation being ugly, creepy like Food Fight. The only one that's okay will be the main character, Dixie, but even she can't save, but it did something to get a sequel. I still can't believe it. The only thing I can say without ruining the film, Dixie has a magic charm that evil wants, and my villain makes me want to bash my head into the wall as hard as I can. Sounds like that voice actress that voiced Barbra Streisand in South Park. But for a foreign film, before we got a hold of it, could have been good, but that's a big maybe. And I like some foreign films, but have not seen that many. SCENE. But everything just falls apart for me, where I need a beer or two, or maybe something harder like scotch to get over watching this really annoying film with a 2 out of 10.
The movie kid Zach did the exact same thing. It was like, this would be a good movie to knock back a couple of beers.
I need a scotch to get through Daddy I'm a Zombie.
It's so clear he's like a big fan of like AVGN or something, or like one of these like older like movie reviewer guys that watches like kids movies, and he's like, oh, I couldn't even get through this without like my Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
Like he's just like parroting like stuff that like older people say.
Exactly. My thoughts on Hotel Transylvania 2. Hotel Transylvania 2 was freaking hilarious. Worth every penny. The smart-ass cast they got for this for this trilogy. Yes, it's confirmed by Sony. There will be a third, but that's okay because this film makes you want more because of the wonderful animation and characters. This is Sony Pictures' Toy Story and Shrek, but anything past the third may just push it for me. But we know studios, they will rape it as long as it makes money. I would love to see this movie get more love and push more with merchandise because it's worth it. So
that's like the funniest, like, I forgot, like, this, like, when you're, like, 11 or 12 and you're, like, just, like, starting to, like, learn stuff like that, like he says, like, studios will rape it till it's, like, whatever, but you're still, like, watching kids movies.
Yeah.
This like this like in
That's
between
what I thought was so good about this website is the way that he approaches all of these little kids movies like so cynically.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, fuck it, the
Well, that's
studios
the
are
fun.
gonna fuck
That's
it
the
up.
fun of being no kid wants to be a movie critic to be like, this was a trip to
Yeah,
another world.
Exactly. You want to be
Yeah.
smarmy. That's what's
exactly. They
attractive.
always
They
want
wanna
to
be
hate. They want to
super
hate,
smarmy.
and they want to like Avatar 2009.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Next one is The Gallows. What a piece of garage of a film. Again, the garage thing. The Gallows wasn't worth review, so here are my thoughts. Warning, spoilers, just click to bring it up. So this is how this kid watches movies. He has a notes app in his phone where he goes every single time he has a thought, he writes it down. The Gallows. So far sucks. Found film style. Actor holding camera, throw out the film. Annoying deuce that doesn't shut the fuck up. Bad teen actors. The female drama geek is hotter than the cheerleader. Dad hates son for quieting football. Breaks into school. Stupid jump scares. Still sucks. Nothing happening. Bored as hell. More stupid jump scares. Making noises doesn't make this creepy. I like that he's writing this for himself. Charlie shows up with no paid off. Charlie sucks balls. Not going to be a... Go next. Not going to be a horror icon. Annoying deuce gets kill first, thanks God. Then the cheerleader, not surprised that looks painful, but died already, you useless person. It's his dad's fault. Please end. Just fucking end already. Hot drama geek lives, no shock. And it ends with great disappointment. And everyone looks pissed. Not even worth a movie's 9-ticket fill. Sorry for anyone that paid full price. Stop with this shit. No more of this type of filming. Nobody likes shaking camera. Fuck this shit. I'm done.
So what is Movies 9? And is that a movie theater? And does that mean that he was writing this on his notes app in the movie theater?
He is definitely in the movie theater. I think he's saying a $9 ticket.
Yeah.
Okay.
A movie's $9 ticket. Phil, sorry for anyone that paid full price. So he's sitting there the entire time. Imagine you're watching a movie. You look to your right. There's a little kid who's like, "Fucking shit, annoying deuce, die already." And please just fucking end. Top 12 best movies of 2015. Here we go. These are our top 12 best movies of 2015. These are the films that we thought was worth seeing. We hope you liked the list for last year because it was a hard one. Number 12, Goosebumps. Groaning up reading these books was the high life of the day. Now, with a movie, it was great to bring back those memories. Bring books to life is nothing new. But instead of breaking the books up into different movies, this one just works with the idea of books come to life. A great, fun family comedy.
Wow.
Next. Number 8, Hotel Transylvania 2. The first one was good, and the second was even better. Mavis and Johnny are now proud parents. Still have no idea how Vampire became pregnant, but who cares? What makes this movie great is the cast of smartasses they got for the roles.
Yeah, you can tell that his dad has like called him like a smartass, and he's like,
Like, these are smartasses.
yeah,
Hey, these
I am a
smartasses remind me
smartass.
of you.
Yeah.
Number 7, Inside Out. Another great animation film with the voices in our heads. Pixar cannot go wrong. Another fun family film that worth watching with your little ones.
Yep, this guy is going to grow up to be a high-paid movie critic for sure.
Absolutely.
Pixar cannot go wrong.
Another great animation film with the voices in our heads. Another one.
The Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Scarlett Johansson, you are so freaking hot. The Avengers, the world, most mightiest hero. The reason these films are great is the characters and the balance of comedy and action. One of the best Marvel movies. And where the hell is my Black Widow movie, you assholes?
It's coming. Just hold on.
It's coming.
Yeah,
He didn't
wait
realize.
a couple years.
No, but he was in for a big treat.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last one. Number 1, Jurassic World. The reason is sample. Dinosaurs. One of my favorite franchises, Jurassic Park. I can watch these every single minute of the day. Can't not get enough. Yes, the dinosaurs look like CGI cartoons in this one, but the park is now opened and a great adventure to watch.
The park is open.
Wow.
The reason is sample.
Dinosaurs.
Thank you very much, the movie geek.
Dinosaurs.
That's great. All right. Now I found this blog called Horrorthon, and let me read the rules of Horrorthon to you real quick.
Okay.
The first rule of Horrorthon is watch horror movies. The second rule of Horrorthon is write about it. Warn us, tempt us. The one who watches the most movies in 31 days wins. There is no prize.
Okay, so you don't really win.
Mm. And
Bragging rights. I won the horror-thon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a thon.
Wish I won the horror-thon.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, this critic, whoever runs Horrorthon, had a lot to say about Kirsten Dunst. There's like so many articles about Kirsten Dunst, all from 2007.
One
Apparently
of the
there
greatest
was
talents that we have.
Well, I forgot that like dudes really hated her in Spider-Man
Why'd
in
they hate
2007.
her?
I don't know. Well, they said that 1, she had horrifying feet. 2, she should refrain from trying to be funny. 3, she's kind of a bitch. 4, she overestimates her value. 5, she wears ugly glasses. And then there's 2 pictures here. Spidey didn't like kissing MJ, which was an article about like how Tobey Maguire didn't want to kiss her.
What?
And then this next one
Tobey
is
Maguire, you a fool for that.
this one is making fun of her teeth. Apparently,
Nah, man. That ain't. She's one of the greatest talents we have.
well, yeah, I got so mad I had to read a different
That
website.
pisses me off.
So I found a website full of the greatest critics on Earth, fans of the Star Wars
Jedi
movies.
Council.
These are the Jedi Council forums. The Force.net presents the Jedi Council forums. And these Star Wars fans are the biggest critics in the world. So I was like, okay, let's take a look into the mind of these critics.
They're the biggest
Star Wars
critics
fans
in
are the
the
biggest
world.
The
critics
biggest
in the
critics
world.
of Star Wars.
Well, that would probably
Every
be true.
single Star Wars fan
They're the
has,
biggest critics?
They're the biggest
I would
critics
say
of the
they
Star
like
Wars
Star
franchise.
Wars more than almost anything.
I see
No,
you
they
say
hate
they
Star
have their
Wars.
own little way of
Star Wars fans hate Star Wars.
It is funny that it means so much to people, and it really was just kind of
It's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
It's just crap.
the guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
George
Just a
Lucas?
pile of
George Lucas was
dirt
kind
on a
of
stick.
he was kind of fucking around,
Yeah.
and he accidentally made the whole world. So
And
God
then
bless
there's
him.
it's just a forum of people saying like, oh, this new movie sucks, or oh, this
Yeah.
like. But I wanted to see how I want to see what makes a critic tick.
Okay.
So I was going through critic. I want to see what makes them critic,
and what makes him cry.
Yeah, what
Cry
makes them
tick.
cry and what makes them do whatever. And these are some of the most genius posts. These are some of the most genius posts I
We're
ever
gonna
found.
send you to a class for segues.
What makes him do whatever?
Next
We're
slide.
gonna send you to boarding school.
Darth Jaguar asks, "Am I the only one who likes the smell of WD-40?" Next one.
No, you're not. I love WD.
Why are hot girls so stuck up and snobby?
True as fuck.
We should definitely do a deep dive on these Star Wars
On the
websites
Jedi Council,
because
a
there's
deep dive
so many.
investigation into the
There's
Jedi
so
Council.
many good forum posts on here
Yeah.
that I had to just pick like just stuff that kind of sucks. Next one, China looks like a man. Thread status
Who's
not open
China?
for further replies. The female wrestler.
Oh, okay.
This is from 2005 from Jedi John. Next slide. I can't open my jar of sliced beetroot
Okay.
by Halibut, and his name is in
Discussion.
red, so that's like a moderator.
And
He's
it's
a
in
Sith.
United Kingdom. I would like to get to the United Kingdom section of this forum.
Oh yeah. Next slide. Bi-curious or bisexual? Please explain to me. From BFET, August 31st, 2005. It seems that many of the women and some of the men on here claim to be bi-curious. I assume that means they've never had a relationship with another person of the same sex, but are attracted to them. Am I right or way off base? I think bisexual people are greedy, by the way.
Thank you.
This is not the thread for people that are homosexual exclusively, only people that are attracted to both. Personally, I'm 100% straight, but I'm comfortable enough to say that certain guys are attracted, but I'm not attracted to them, though. So post here if you are bi, and please explain your position. And Emperor Billy Bob said, bisexuality is so trendy lately. And the D says, turn it into a bug.
Also, he's wrong that he's 100% straight if he knows that men are attractive.
Yeah.
He's 100% gay.
Yeah.
That is
All the way.
all the way.
He is a
All
gay.
the way.
Yeah.
If you can tell the difference between
No.
two men,
You are gay. You are completely gay. Well, this next one was the announcement that Garden State would be in theaters.
Wait, that's huge.
The trailer for Garden
Never
State.
seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Wow. Well,
Me neither.
I'm sure you won't see it after Yoda Yo Mama asks this question because the answer was no. Since everyone else is afraid to ask, I'll do it. Does she remove her clothes?
The answer is no.
The answer is no. Natalie Portman
Oh,
does
because
not
they
remove
liked her when she
clothes.
was a child in the movie. That they okay, that makes sense why that got posted here. Okay, I see. That's that's good.
This was another great post on there from another critic, Star Wars agent, who said, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And they said, LOL, I love this song. I know it shows that mostly black men like big butts, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. I am not black and I love them. But the song does speak about brothers liking big butts. Guess that's why my ex married a brother. When I go clubbing, I find myself approaching the big butted women. And then I realized it when I heard that song. I like to say something instead of saying that's hot like white chicks do. Maybe I could say that's juicy.
That's a good idea. He could get that started. That's juicy.
That's juicy.
juicy.
Well, it's been a while. We could bring it back.
Bring back that's juicy.
Bring back that's juicy. 'Cause
In the
this was
club?
in 2005.
That's juicy.
That's juicy.
But he said that's hot like white girl, which that's Paris Hilton says that when she like sees like something
dog in a bag.
in nature.
Yeah.
She goes like, "That's hot." So now we got to start saying that's juicy
That's
when we see
juicy.
interesting movie
Interesting
trailers.
things.
Yeah. This next one, a critic asked, okay, I think my cousin is hitting on me. Every time we talk, she gets awfully close to me and stuff. She just put her hand on my leg. I think she is hitting on me. She's awfully hot, though. Here's a picture. And I couldn't see the picture, but he posted a picture of his cousin to the Star Wars forum. And he said, oh, by the way, she isn't a first cousin. She's like my mom's cousin's daughter. And the moderator, Bria, says, I realize I am locking this a bit late, but I want to make sure that this topic is not upped. Now for why I'm locking this, far too many posts in here are borderline or do actually cross the line of appropriateness. Posts are not supposed to be sexually oriented.
Come on.
And far too many are. This topic is just not okay.
That's bullshit.
So because of that, I went to a different website, a different Star Wars
'cause you said
collector's website.
If you're not allowed to fuck your cousin on his website, I don't want to.
I don't want to be here. No. I went to a different website, which is another Star Wars collector's website, Rebel Scum forums.
Okay,
And I
so
found
you
a
know
lot
there's
of very
gonna
good
be-
stuff on here.
There's going to be PG-13 hard R style stuff.
Oh, yeah, hard R.
Like
Hard
a hard
R.
R rated movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Fucking, what's wrong with you? You
I-
racist?
I thought that's what you meant.
What's wrong with you, man? Your
That's what that
brains.
word means.
It's not, no.
Hard R like a movie.
Hard R is like, hard R movie.
I thought that's what that
Oh
meant.
my god.
You see a rated
shows-
R on a movie poster, you go,
Jesus Christ.
what the hell?
No, the phrase hard R.
Yeah, like a
No.
like a movie that's like borderline NC-17. You've never heard
Oh, no. Is that where
Yeah.
that is
that?
that where
Not
the
a
phrase
movie flick.
Yeah.
Is that where the
man.
Not a
phrase
movie
hard
flick.
R comes from?
That is what it means.
That's what
yeah.
it means.
This whole time I thought it was only racist.
No, that's because you are
That's
only
because of where.
racist.
Yeah, you have never seen a movie and you've only been racial.
Okay. Well, the next slide. My wife drives me crazy sometimes. Does yours? And Kengar says, is a pun on Ken and Dengar. Says,
Is Ken from?
well, his name is Ken,
Oh, okay.
and Dengar is a bounty hunter.
So he's Kengar.
So he's Kengar.
Oh, okay,
Cool.
that's pretty cool.
And he says nothing that I'm willing to post on a public forum.
Okay, and what about Geester? What is that?
That's just his name.
Oh, okay.
But he says once you understand women, it's time to die.
That's you could almost
That's
be said
crazy.
in a Darth Vader voice.
Yeah. That's a crazy good George Lucas writing style.
Once you understand women,
It's time to die.
die.
Next slide. Well, this is a review of Mind of Mencia.
Okay.
Carlos Mencia, Mind of Mencia. I love that guy. He is so funny. I don't care what people think. If anyone has seen his DVD, No Strings Attached, he makes some valid points about laughter. Then the forum went on, and people were talking about how Joe Rogan has just recently gone in on him.
Wow.
at the Comedy Store. He stormed the stage.
And Mr. Pickle says most comedians are backing Joe on this one, dudes.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Pickle,
Thank you, Mr. Pickles.
for supporting live comedy.
And then this next, these are some more like good questions that I found from other critics who said
you don't have to keep saying critics. We
they're
know
critics.
that
They're critics.
you just wanted to do a Star Wars.
Yeah.
episode.
In fact,
Yeah.
your pitch was that we do an entire Star Wars episode.
Yeah, well, I already did all this research, so I didn't want to change it.
This isn't even the episode we were gonna do Star Wars when we were playing it out.
But you,
This is,
I'll let it slide, but you don't have to fake it
Yeah,
and
stop
say
saying-
critics.
It's crazy.
Well,
You think nobody can see what you're doing? You think you tricked us?
I thought it was supposed to be a movie-centric episode.
It is.
It is, yeah.
It is. But
I
you
thought
don't
you
have
were
to-
talking about critics, and then I was like, oh, shit, I don't think these are really critical.
They are not, and they almost have nothing to do with the movies. But
They have
they're
a
all-
lot to do with
it's
the
on a
movies.
What does
movie
any of these
website.
have to do with the
Well, the Garden State one.
Yeah, the Garden
Yeah,
State one's
that's
about a movie.
That was a movie.
Well, anyway, here Qbert asked questions about Flintstones chewable vitamins.
Okay.
Qbert also asked, "What's your favorite safety mascot as a kid?" Qbert also asked, "Which got locked? Which do you like better, sunrises or sunsets?"
that getting locked
That's
is so funny.
That is a
And
text.
another. These were all. Okay, I put these in here because yes, these all sound like
Text that you would send me. Literally, I think I've gotten 2 of these before as text from Patrick. Which do you like better?
Another locked. Also, these bottom 3 were all locked, and were like, "You stop posting shit like this on the forums, you fucking
These are
idiot."
your all-time
They all
favorite
hate
Wayans
Hubert.
brother.
Yeah, who's your all-time favorite
That's
Wayans
definitely
brother?
one
And
you
let's
sent me.
talk about Chex Mix.
Both of those you sent me before.
Another locked thread was, "Should a 16-year-old girl be working at Hooters?"
Well, it depends on the position. Dishwasher, I feel like that's fine. Right?
Back of house.
Yeah, back of house.
Next slide. Next slide. Creative ways to ask a girl to prom from Indiana Vader. And then Qbert came back to ask, how old is too old to go to the prom? They said, "What's up, people?" He's trying to ask his best friend's little sister to prom because she doesn't have a date, but the problem is he's 23.
He's asking her, and
Yep.
he's 23.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about asking her to go with me
crazy.
so she can go to the prom. Plus, she's kind of cute. Only I know that people are going to give me a whole bunch of poop about it because I'm a little older. So that's why I haven't asked her yet. So what would you guys do? By the way, she's 18 and I just turned 23 last month is how old I am. So we're like 5 years apart. Qbert, I'm here to answer this for you. You probably shouldn't take her.
And hopefully,
At the very least, wait for her to ask you, man.
yeah,
It's coming, Qbert.
Yeah.
she will ask, and that's all my slides.
Okay. So
All right.
another more critical analysis.
A critical
Pure
analysis
critical analysis front to back.
that of my slides.
No, I'm saying that this was an amazing
So we've
show.
we've all so far all our presentations we've talked about movies and reviews of movies.
I think we
And
should have made the episode
I
about
know.
movies.
It is about movies. It seems
You think we should have made it
you
about
think
Star
yeah.
Wars?
I think there wasn't. I don't think there was any unclearness about that.
Well,
you
because your
wanted to make
slides
it about
started with movies,
Star
too.
Wars.
yeah.
I think you found one movies website and then you got distracted.
I
and
think that's
made
maybe
a
what
bunch
happened.
of slides about Star Wars.
Well, not even so much
Anyway,
about
the
Qbert.
reason I'm saying that we've been talking about movies from the past.
Yes.
Because most of the time you're gonna open up a movie review website, you're gonna look for reviews, and it's all about movies that are already out,
Bullshit.
that people have already seen, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, the fact is, most of us decide whether or not to see a movie before it even comes out.
That's a good point.
We look at the poster, we see the release date, we think, I think I'm going to try to go see that, right? So what I want to do today is have us give some reviews for, I went on IMDb. IMDb has a section for upcoming movies that aren't out yet. All these are from IMDb that I found on there. So I'd like us to go through and give reviews, give reviews as if we've seen these movies. So people out there in the audience
Interesting.
can decide whether or not they're going to want to go see these
We should have
movies
just
when they
done this
do
the
hit
whole
theaters.
episode.
I'm looking forward to rating
I'm already
these
excited
movies.
about
Well,
this.
let's go through and let's talk about some of these movies, and we can
Okay.
review them.
These are all upcoming on IMDb.
These are all from IMDb.
So we've probably seen the trailers in movie theaters.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I'm sure everyone's seen most of these trailers. All right, so this one is Bagman,
Ooh.
coming out in 2024. When a sinister threat from his childhood returns to haunt him, a father desperately struggles against his deepest inner fear. Only this time, the fight isn't for himself, it's for his family.
Isn't Bagman from Little Big Planet?
Bagman, I was thinking that this was going to be a stealth sequel to the Batman, which is why I put this in here.
That's probably a good... Yeah, wait, it's only one letter off.
Yeah.
It probably is just a sequel to the Batman.
Or at least it's a
And
Batman
that
reboot.
looks like the Joker.
And it says he's always closer than you think. People thought the Batman sequel wasn't coming out for a while.
But here it comes.
Yeah.
But here it comes. So, yeah, my review is, love this movie. Robert Pattinson thrilled me to my core.
Yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Only big letdown is the typo in the title. Confused me.
That's
I
a
almost
good
didn't
review.
see this because of the typo.
I would say
5 stars, by the way.
out of what?
5.
10.
Okay. I'm going to give this... okay, the sequel is never as good as the original.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get, especially with Batman movies,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And I'm going to say, leave Bagman for the next one. Or for the next one, go Batman. Bagman was a huge misstep in the Man series.
I'm going to say 5 out of 5 stars.
Wow.
They say the sequel is never better than the original, but this one blew me out of the water. I was expecting
it
a
in
bag.
the pool, a pool screening.
Yeah,
And I saw it.
You
I
saw
saw
it
it at the
in a
pool.
wave pool.
I saw it at the pool at Universal
movie
Studios
blew
Hard
me
Rock
out of the
Hotel, and it blew me out of the water. I thought that this movie was going to be about a bagman, but then swooping across the silver screen, here he is, Mr. Pattinson himself. And when you don't expect Batman, it's a big surprise. 5 out of 5 stars.
There we go.
Yeah. So this one, I think, certified fresh.
I
would
would
say go see
certify it as a medium.
Yeah.
Overripened tomato.
That's so
Okay.
2 out of 3 say that this is 5 out of 5.
Okay. So
2
that
out of
makes
3
it
critics say
a
it's
1
5
or
out
2
of
out
5.
of 5.
But yeah, I think that this one we can comfortably say maybe check it out.
Okay. I'll give you that. Go make your own decision with Batman.
Let's look at the next one here. Lover of Men, The Untold History of Abraham Lincoln, 2024, examines the intimate life of America's most consequential president, Abraham Lincoln. Now, I'll start out with my review. Kind of iffy on this one. This is a documentary, and I'm not usually a documentary fan, but I thought, I like history. Abraham Lincoln, he's interesting to me. I was a little confused why they asked for my ID at the door, but I quickly began to understand as the movie ran on. There wasn't much information.
No.
No, a lot of visuals that I could if I was at home, if I was at home in bed alone,
Maybe you'd like him.
I might like. But in a theater surrounded by history buffs,
Yeah.
it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. One of the most honest tellings of the life story of Mr. Patrick Doran that has ever been put to film. This was an amazing movie.
And
Thank
I'm
you so
going to
much for
say
making it.
again, this movie blew me out of the water again because it was a double feature at the pool.
Lover of Men and Bagman.
As soon as I got back into the water, this movie blew me out because this double feature is one you surely shouldn't miss.
Yep.
Lover of Men gets 5 out of 5 stars.
This movie made me find out that
What was
the
your
thing
favorite
about-
scene?
the thigh slapping scene. The scene where his
You should
friend
say at
went
the
to town
end-
on his thighs.
At the end of your review, you should say, P.S. The thing about where you pee in the water and it turns purple is true.
false.
So if you're a documentary fan or a fan of,
If you like
Imagery.
yeah, if you like imagery, check this out. Check
Yeah.
out Lover of Men.
let's see what else is coming out in the next couple years. Okay, this movie is called Virginia Water Lake.
Love the poster. Love
here's
the, poster.
here's the summary. Jackson made plan with 2 sisters, Alina and Dina, to visit Virginia Water Lake. Jackson is a nature lover. He likes summer and flowers. They went and fun there. Virginia Water Lake is natural of beauty. This is a story about Virginia Water Lake, directed and written by Kumud Pant.
Mud Pant.
Kumud Pant. And this is coming out this year in 2024. So
I'm not familiar with Mr. Pant's
you're
previous
not
work.
really okay.
So I
This
have a hard
I'll
time
say this
reviewing it.
fits into his oeuvre
Uh-huh.
neatly.
Oh.
Okay.
I found myself enthralled.
What are some of his other works?
I,
I might
I'm
have
not,
seen him
I,
just
I won't talk about them yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because I can't.
You can't. Yeah.
I'm
no, I
actually
understand.
under embargo for those.
Because you got a screener.
Yeah, I screened when I watched this movie.
Completely.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I see why they call them screeners, because I was screening all and running all over my house.
But if you have allergies, don't see this in 4D.
Okay.
See, what I'm going to say about this movie is pants folds. Pant folds. This movie was a shit.
Whoa.
I fucking hate nature.
Shit in the pants.
Shit. And
This movie left me panting from the excitement, the thrill ride. I couldn't believe what I saw in Virginia Water Lake. Alina and Dina, the actresses who portray Alina and Dina, turn in career performances as flowers.
Go over to your pantry and get some popcorn.
Come on
Come on over to your pantry, get some popcorn, spill it on your pants, and then make mud, because this is one of the best movies of the year.
If you like Winter and Skulls, this is not for you, though.
No.
I will say it's well crafted, but you most likely won't enjoy it. This is for summer fans and flower heads.
Yep. Flower heads, show up. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Yeah. So that's Virginia Water Lake.
Okay.
Let's see what else is coming out. The Wish Fish.
wow.
2025. So we're into next year. A boy named Billy finds love and friendship during the best summer of his life and learns a lot from a magic talking fish he wins at the carnival. Enjoy watching Billy navigate through obstacles in this coming-of-age romp. In short time, the boys, so now it's multiple boys, start to notice there's something fishy about these wishes. They seem to never turn out the way the boys were thinking they would. Budget, $70,000.
See,
Wow.
I'm noticing here, I just want to throw this out there really quick. The boys capitalized B. I think.
See,
stealth
I was
spin-off.
I was gonna say, I didn't think that the boys' big screen debut would be involving a fish.
Right. So my review, finally an expansion of the lore of Amazon's classic series, The Boys. Finally, we're leaving behind the superheroes, the gore, the swearing, the sexual
And we're getting
content.
focused on just
and
the
we're
boys.
focusing on what matters.
Fish.
Boys, fish, and wishing.
Yeah.
And the carnival.
I would give this a 2 out of 5, and I would say that I didn't realize how much of the movie was going to be him navigating through obstacles, because it was basically an episode of Wipeout. There was so many obstacles in this.
Yeah.
And I wish that it focused on the fish more.
The budget, about the fish, though, the budget really shines. You can tell they spent every cent of that $70,000 on the fish.
The fish looks very real.
The fish is huge. This is maybe one of the biggest fishes I've
And
seen
also
in cinema since 2003's Big Fish.
That bowl is too small.
Yeah, the bowl. But here's the thing: there's only $70,000. That's a low budget
That's
for a
nothing.
movie. You're not going to afford a big bowl and
That's
a fish.
true. You're getting paid minimum wage as an actor.
Yeah.
At that level.
The Wish. That's the Wish Fish 2025.
Well, I'm excited for it.
Let's look at the next one here. Oak 2025. A group of teenagers dare each other to touch a cursed oak tree, which leads to the disappearing of one of the group, and another gets a rash on her palm, leading to a battle for survival. Now, I looked at the cast for here. This starred Catherine Daddario, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she's related to any celebrities. Turns out it says on her IMDb page she's the granddaughter of Emilio Daddario.
Who's Emilio
Daddario?
Emilio Daddario?
He's
Who's
got an
that?
IMDb.
He hasn't been in any movies, but he has an IMDb page.
And who's this other guy?
This is the act, of course, Nurse Kane, character in the movie we all know.
Yeah.
Played by Burns.
Burns,
Burns.
you say.
Oh, I've
Burns
seen Burns in some things.
Burns does a great job burnsing down the oak
As Nurse Kane.
as Nurse Kane.
Scary name
Ooh,
for a nurse.
Kane.
Yeah.
I had to say the effects for the rash were riveting.
Yeah.
10
The
out of
rash
10.
on the palm, horrifying.
What are you giving
I
this?
couldn't imagine.
I do like the poster. The poster's cool.
Yeah, I would give this a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I would say that it would be a lot scarier if the rash wasn't immediately solved with cream.
It was more.
Well,
of
yeah.
just
Well, Nurse Kane is
Nurse Kane is a very,
kinda
a very
solves it.
good nurse.
very
Right.
good nurse. Yeah.
Yeah.
with creams. I would give this a 10 out of 10. You know, I thought that Daddario shines again in another amazing role.
Yeah, and it is. I will say though, it is too bad that nepo babies
Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia
are taking over
regardless of her.
Emilio Daddario.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
say that in this movie she overcame the nepotism.
She kind of
accusations.
showed,
showed that she actually deserved a seat at the table because
At Oak.
this. At Oak, because this was an amazing, once in a lifetime Oscar-winning performance out
Yeah.
of the Daddario twins.
Oscar.
Oscar,
There's your pick.
what?
This is your Oscar pick.
This is
the
I would
Oscar
say this
pick.
is a front-running best picture
Wow.
Wow.
for me.
Oak
For me
2025. Look out for it. All right, let's check the next one here. Now we have The Grundles
Oh,
from
no.
2025.
Okay.
This is a bit of another scary movie. After a botched scaring, a family of monsters decides to kidnap the children who foiled their plan for one final scare. But upon entering the house, something happens none of them could have predicted. They befriend the children and decide to team up for the mischief of the greatest kind, along the way learning a valuable lesson. Just because someone looks different doesn't mean you can't share common ground.
See,
the
I hate-
Grundles,
I
your
hate-
friendly neighborhood monsters. There goes the neighborhood.
I hate these movies that put you learn everything from it in the
Yeah.
summary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really spoil the whole movie.
Yeah, the
there. I'm
whole
probably
Well,
movie
we've
is a
already seen
spoiler.
it, so I don't know why you guys are
That's
worried
true.
about the spoilers.
Well, but I'm worried for the other people who
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
for the people
I,
listening
I
right
would
now.
say that this is I liked everything except the moral of it. Just
Yeah.
because someone looks
Yeah.
different doesn't mean you can't share.
What I'll
common
say
ground.
too to everyone, if you're worried that you just got spoiled on the whole plot and you don't want to see it, this is one of those movies where the spoilers don't matter so much. It's more
Yeah.
about the emotion
Exactly.
Well,
and the journey.
The ride.
You
Yeah.
didn't like the moral. I didn't like the monsters. Why don't I just make them all people?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like
It would have been a
unrealism.
stronger moral if it was just about people who look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could still be named the Grundles.
Yeah, sure.
I also thought that the whole movie didn't make too much sense to me logically because they claim that the opening scene is a botched scaring, but it scared me.
yeah.
I think it would have scared that
Successful
family.
scaring
I think it was a successful
in my
scaring.
eyes.
I think that kind of invalidates
And
the
I'm
whole plot
starting
line
to
of the
think that
Grundles.
the Grundles and the kids made the movie as a scare tactic.
Yeah.
But that's the Grundles. Let's look at the next movie we have. This one is Subway, the movie from 2025. This movie is listed as in development and it has no information available on it. And here's the poster. It's a picture of a train. It says Subway, the movie. The train has an N95 mask on it and says the train is coming. And now I think this must be another tagline at the bottom. It says 2021.
Uh-huh.
No, I think this movie was in development hell because Jonathan Majors was in it.
It's listed. It's listed as coming out in 2025, but it says 2021 on the poster.
My
So
re-
I was saying maybe this could be a period piece.
My review
Oh.
of this would be Michael Moore has done it again. Another scathing parody and criticism of American culture. The subway, and then in parentheses, the subway train is literally wearing a mask.
Yeah. And it has
10
middle
out of 10.
fingers on the window.
And he
too.
has middle fingers on the
and
window.
they're Mickey's fingers.
saying fuck you
This,
to the
I
rest
think,
of the
actually, this
country.
might be a remake.
Okay.
I'm realizing a stealth reboot of Train arriving at the station,
Taking
made
a
100
Pelham
years
1, 2, 3.
prior. Yeah,
oh,
that
true,
too.
because it's headed right to the
Yeah,
to
yeah,
us.
yeah.
You know, luckily, I can't be fooled by that another 10 times.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not scared.
Yeah. All right, next movie, please. Attack of the Bulge. If the world fell into chaos, terrorism across the globe, then how would you defend your home? Attack of the Bulge. Don't forget they're watching.
Oh, I thought it said don't forget they're matching.
Directed by Tyler Somawang.
How would I defend
This-
my home from a bulge?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd have to put myself out in the myself out in the backyard. Remember, Real Housewives came out on.
Because you get a bulge.
Gotta get a bulge
You get
in
a
my pants
bulge
whenever I see
from
the Real Housewives.
The Real
The
reality
Real
show?
Housewives, yeah, of all cities.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking that it was going to be like a bulge headed to your house to get, and I would say that I would defend myself by walking out with my mouth open.
If we've seen the movie, which we have, you know that both of these scenarios are present, and this is what
It's
is
every
so
version of the bulge.
intoxicating about this movie
Yeah.
is it attacks the bulge from every angle.
Yes,
What does it really mean?
the bulge is getting touched from every single direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised they were able to do this in a PG rating.
Yes,
Both
they
the
snuck
bulge,
it right
the
under
bulge,
wire.
the scenes of the guy playing with his bulge, first of all, and second of all, the scenes that detail the terrorist plot
Yes.
in
And the murder.
instructional, didactic detail.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of an anarchist cookbook
Yeah.
level of detail.
And how
Yeah.
the part where it says here's kind of Fight Club style, here's how to get a bulge.
Yes. Number one, turn on the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Walk in when your girlfriend is watching the Real
And
Housewives.
speaking of Joaquin Phoenix
another amazing
Another
turn.
amazing
Yeah.
role.
as the Joker.
Yeah, that's why he turned. This is the movie. This movie is the reason why he turned down that other movie he was supposed to be doing.
Oh,
that
yeah.
had,
And
Todd Phillips or
Yeah.
is that his name?
No. Todd
Haynes.
Yeah, Haynes.
Todd Haynes movie. He turned down that Todd Haynes movie. Speaking of Haynes, there's a bulge in his Haynes in this movie.
Yes.
And he went method for this, by the way. He walked
He had
around
a
Los
He went method.
Angeles with a bulge.
He walked
He
around
walked
with a bulge
around
the
with
whole
a
movie.
bulge, and there's paparazzi photos of him bulging it up.
Yeah.
And people are saying, "What's the bulge about? What's the bulge about?" Here comes the announcement for the movie. Oh,
Attack of the
he's
Bulge.
done it again.
All right, let's see the next one. The Teen, 2025. A boy that is not happy with the way he sees himself in the world and wants to end his life completely while suffering from severe mental health problems.
What was amazing?
This movie was funny AF.
Yeah, this movie was so funny. What was so amazing about it is that they show the end of his life so graphic and detailed.
Yeah, that was a hilarious
It feels
scene.
like a slapstick Three Stooges style
yeah,
scenario.
exactly.
When he keeps tying the rope and the
This
rope
is
keeps
The
falling
Room
off the
style
ceiling
classic,
fan.
I
yeah,
think.
Yeah.
this was
Yeah.
going to stick around
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
He ties the rope to the
10 out of
ceiling
10
fan and he
from all of
swings
us, I
around the
feel
rope.
like.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And when everybody in my showing clapped when the teen passed away.
Yeah.
Every single person was
They
very,
stood
very
up.
excited.
They stood
All
up
right,
and cheered.
Next movie. This is the Dark Dinosaur movie, Darkness of the Multiverse, in 2025. Back in
Okay.
December 5th, 2011, Dark Dinosaur got grounded for the first time. Then he did a 1,000 grounded stuff for less than 13 years now. What will he do next? The poster here you can see.
This was made by
but different.
Nickelodeon.
You're grounded. Dark Dinosaur gets grounded. The movie you can see it has Nickelodeon 2024, and it also says E1 at the bottom. But you can see the top cast here. This is a brilliant way to cast a movie.
Yeah.
We have as Dark Dinosaur, Rod, 6th pitch. As Gray Dinosaur, Rod, 9th pitch. And as Young Dark Dinosaur, Rod, 2nd pitch. So it's all Rod
An amazing,
at different pitches.
An amazing performance out of Rod.
Yeah.
I mean, such range.
Yeah.
To be able to go from
clumps.
young Dark Dinosaur to Dark Dinosaur, and then now you're Gray Dinosaur, and I believed every last second of
Yeah.
it. You know,
I thought, is this a different actor?
No.
It's just, this is
the
6th pitch.
prosthetics were amazing.
This is Rod's pitch.
The difference in the color of the dinosaurs really helped to differentiate them.
And
Yep.
the grounding was scary.
Yeah, I did not
Yeah.
like the grounding stuff. I feel like that's like stuff where it's like, okay, I get what you're trying to get across here, but I don't want this to be depicted. I watch
Yeah.
movies to escape.
There's excessive.
It reminded me
there-
of real grounding.
There's
If you're-
excessive
right.
grounding in movies. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to depict a grounding, like, I don't want it to be something where I'm supposed to revel in it.
Yes, and the
And
grounding,
feel excited by
and
it.
I almost feel like creators are just shoving grounding scenes into like everything. now.
Exactly.
So
It's so exploitative.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's giving people an unrealistic expectation of grounding as well.
Yeah, which is, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
It's
interesting
not
like in a movie. You're not
interesting
going
in
to
real
find a
life.
magic door under your bed.
No, there's nothing up there.
You're
in
not
your
going to
room.
be a dark dinosaur.
Being stuck in
No.
your room is a terrible fate
Yeah.
for anybody.
And
I
this
think-
yellow dinosaur here, I really, really loved what they did with his face.
And
Yeah.
the twist that it was actually a guy in disguise
Yeah.
was not so unexpected. I really
Right.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the next movie here. So this is Kumud Pant again. This is why I wasn't able to speak
okay.
about some of the other works.
Gotcha.
This is
The embargo ended right now.
yeah. So that embargo was something I made up
Oh,
so I didn't have to say anything.
I feel you.
Which is most of the time when someone asks me a question I don't want to answer, I say there's an embargo on that. I can't answer that right now. Mustard Fields, 2025. Peter loved nature. He is funny guy and he likes summer. Lisa make plan to go mustard fields at Alton, Hampshire. They went there. There found mustard bloom yellow flowers there. Mustard Field was beautiful. This is story about Mustard Field, directed and written by Kumud Pant. What did you guys think about Mustard Fields?
I thought that the
I-
chase scene,
With the helicopter.
this chase scene right
The one with the
here,
helicopter or the one with the bumblebee?
the one with the helicopter,
Okay, yeah.
the one featured in the poster.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it on the poster and you're like, there's no way they really went for it.
Yeah.
But they go
Yeah,
for it.
North by Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a low budget movie, the helicopter chasing scene was so realistic. I almost felt like they just filmed
I
a
threw
real
up.
helicopter chase.
I threw up into my popcorn bag, and the movie was so exciting, I felt the need to be chewing something, so I kept eating my popcorn.
I threw up into my pocket and I was so embarrassed that I just kept it there the rest of the movie.
I ripped my chair out of the movie theater floor.
And I put it in my
Yeah,
car.
I was terrified.
I put it in my car as a driver's seat.
and now I,
I
drive around
took
in a movie chair.
I took the pedals out of my car and I installed them on my movie theater seat, and I drove around in circles during the last scene.
Yep.
It was
so
amazing.
excited by the helicopter fly. What
it was
it?
so
Chase.
amazing.
I watched the movie in a helicopter, and it felt so real.
I thought I was chasing Mr. Pant himself.
So we've had a lot of fun with Kumud Pant movies.
Yeah.
But for my last thing, he had these two upcoming movies, and I thought, well, let's dip back into his back catalog.
Yeah,
a little. So this is
okay.
our only movie from the past. It's not all fun and games. It's not all Virginia Water Lake. It's not all Mustard Fields. He has range. Let's take a look at this next movie, the last movie, Frimley Park Hospital, 2023.
Yeah, I remember this one.
When Ronnie came back UK from holiday, she noticed his brother Tom's eyes, body yellow. He lost 15 kilograms within month. Tom admitted Frimley Park Hospital. Doctor confirmed him. He has jaundice, autoimmune, gallstone, ulcer. His life is getting short.
Oh my God.
Directed and written by Kumud Pant.
This was
I haven't seen this one.
This reminded me so much of Beginners. Have you seen that movie?
No, I have not seen that.
I've seen the
reminded me
beginnings of some movies.
It reminded me of the beginning of a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Contagion comes to mind.
Up.
The beginning of Up. That's another one where you just feel it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like you do need a level of maturity to really enjoy this because the topics that it's tackling are so.
It feels like you're being torn apart.
It feels like people who haven't gone through trauma won't actually get this movie.
Especially people who have not had family members. Like, if nobody in your family has had body yellow or jaundice
or had their life get short, then
you're not going to, like, you probably will enjoy it because it's well crafted. You can, like, put yourself in the shoes of like, anybody, of Ronnie, Tom, Doctor.
Have you looked up Kumud Pant on YouTube?
No, I was going to save it.
Okay.
I feel like there's probably a bunch of stuff on there,
I just
right?
looked him up and because I was trying to find this
he
movie.
has this. These are
I
far from
haven't
just
seen
his
it.
only IMDb.
Okay. I'm really excited to see Kumud Pant.
Well, you haven't already seen him?
Yeah, well, we're reviewing his movie.
I haven't seen this one. I've seen the other two. I'm excited to see more of his movies.
You probably would not get that much out of this movie.
I would
This
say
movie,
this
I
is,
don't know what
you
jaundice
would,
is.
because you've never had any trauma
exactly.
in your life.
You don't even
This
know
is-
what jaundice
This is the most realistic
This is a movie for people who are scarred.
end of life movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of somebody dying of jaundice.
See,
People
I
like
don't
me and
know.
Caleb who were raised kind of in the streets with
Every
trouble.
single family member I ever had had a
well,
short
my
life.
You were born
nanny-
with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Yeah, I had a Jamaican
I was born with
nanny.
a poop
Bunk
in my
beds.
mouth.
Yeah,
Didn't let me
exactly.
watch. Yeah, 3 bunk beds,
Yeah.
one for each bed.
This is a movie for people who don't even know what a bunk bed is.
That's right. They can't imagine even one bed, let alone three
Gallstone,
stacked
ulcer,
on top of each
autoimmune.
See, the only stones that I had growing up were diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I bet that's true because of how rich you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but we had gallstone. My mom's
You would play with a
engagement ring.
gallstone?
My mom's engagement ring was a gallstone,
That you also played with.
and it was mine.
My
'cause I-
birthstone was a gallstone
Exactly. I was born at a very odd time.
in a strange month.
I was born in a strange month. My birthstone is a gallstone, and I have jaundice.
Body yellow. But that's the last one. The
Okay.
last movie.
So I would say the
20 out of 10.
the to finish this off. This
20
is
out of 23. Or 23.
23 out of 20. 23 out of 20 Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
Yeah.
And
20. 23.
24 out of 23, one Kobe Bryant out of
Yeah.
a LeBron James, Michael Jordan. This is an amazing movie. Run, don't walk to go see Mud Pants. Or whatever his name.
Pant.
Go see Mr. K Mud Pants new flicks whenever and wherever they are sold. Thank you so much for making movies, Mr. Pant.
Yeah.
You're a brilliant mind.
And thank you so much for listening and watching at home.
This
Without you, without viewers like you, we would be nothing.
This has been the Critics Hour. I'm Caleb Pitt signing off.
I'm Patrick Doran.
And what are you doing?
I'm signing off.
You're signing off.
You say the same thing.
I'm Patrick Doran.
No.
You don't say you're Patrick Doran. You say I'm
You're
Cameron
Patrick
Fetter.
Doran.
I'm Patrick
you're
Fetter.
Cameron Fetter.
I'm
No,
Cameron.
of course.
Of course.
Press
I'm
stop.
just,
Of
I'm
course.
of course.
No,
I'm
Of
Cameron.
course I'm Patrick Doran.
No,
No.
you say Cameron.
You're Cameron Fetter. You
Pitts?
fucking
I'm
asshole.
Cameron.
You're Cameron Fetter.
You say I'm Frank.
Of course I'm Frank.
Stein.
Frankenstein.
Say I'm Frankenstein.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, say I'm Frankenstein.
I'm Frankenstein.
Oh, he's Frankenstein. We got your bitch ass.
Oh,
They have
speaking
so
of,
much texture. They're like topographical shirts and
speaking
pants
of,
that they wear.
of that, I
What?
got rid of some shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And
Affliction?
Not affliction shirts, but they're like I got like
Metal Militia.
I had like a shirt that my friend gave me.
Okay.
And
Lie.
like
You
I
bought the shirt.
No. It was a shirt that my friend gave me, and it was a shirt that he made, and I washed it one time, and then the print I think like the print got like super fucked up, and there was just like ink all over it, and I was like, oh, I can't wear this anymore. And my neighbor, he's like a big, burly, like older Polish guy.
Okay.
I put it out on like in a bag on the street because I was like, oh, yeah, like somebody will take this. My neighbor's been wearing it.
Whoa, that's awkward.
I see him wearing it all the time.
That's really awkward.
Yeah.
Does it fit him well?
Yeah.
Does he look better in it than you
He
did?
looks better in it than I did.
But it's a completely ruined shirt.
It's a ruined shirt.
But he thinks
and
it's a style.
I don't think he knows what it says.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It was.
You didn't even tell me.
No, I didn't tell you. Because it's this shirt.
What does it say?
This shirt this guy sent me that says it's supposed to be like "Kiss me, I'm Irish," but it says "Kiss me, I'm white and violent."
This guy's walking around in a shirt that says "Kiss me, I'm white and violent," and he has no idea what it says.